Are you ready to explore the underwater world? Grab the SCAMO S700 Max and go! Unique double tank with regulator. Distinct buoyancy control device BCD backpack. A large storage capacity make your travel more convenient. A portable backpack that comes with the S700 Max is more than just an ordinary travel bag. It effortlessly converts into professional diving gear as soon as you begin your underwater activities. Even across mountains and valleys, you can effortlessly take it to your destination. Explore the exciting underwater world with maximum mobility. Portable, lightweight, easy to use, space-saving. SCAMO S700 Max is the perfect companion for your beach travel.
Reporting in from stunning Malta. We're currently making our way through this beautiful archipelago, with little bursts of sailing from one anchorage to the next. Our adventure is just getting started and the checklist of must-visit spots is still overflowing, which means a load of exciting content is headed your way. And just in case you missed the memo, don't forget to catch up on last week's episode. Trust us, it's a gem. We're currently situated in the southeast corner of Malta, in a beautiful bay called Ilhofra Ishira. We'll be here for the next couple of days as we have some strong wind forecasts from the west. We've got ourselves a whole chicken for dinner and we're pretty excited to give it a go roasting it on the cob grill along with some fresh veggies. If you're not Aussie, you might not know what this is, but this normally goes on our hot chips when we go to the fish and chip shop. It is divine. So we brought some of that over, that was a random find in the supermarket. Normally you don't really have it in your house, but anyway. Oh, chili flakes. It's squashing. We've had a bunch of you curious about how the cob works, so stay tuned for our next episode where we'll dive into all the details. Just chucked a Maltese beer in there as well with some lemon juice and some chicken stock powder. Gonna be delish.
Smells good. Smells like beer. How good's the new setup?
I can sit in it too.
Frothy in the hand, barbecue going off.
Look.
You bloody ripper. You comfy?
Yeah.
You like our new €17 swing?
So good.
What a day on it too. No wind. It's basically calm before the wind, hey?
Yeah. Usually the case, isn't it?
Yeah.
At least there's plenty of people to keep us company on our windy day tomorrow.
There's some Aussies here that we got to go say hello to.
Yeah.
We saw the flag. They yelled out Aussie, 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 but we didn't quite. I heard the last little bit.
Oh, we yelled out to them.
Yeah, but then they yelled out Aussie, 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 or one of the boats did.
Ah.
That's delicious.
There we go, cooked a whole roast chicken, roast potatoes and beans.
It's good.
I have it with some gravy. Dinner is served.
Sorry, I've already dug in. F***ing good.
We seem to have pretty good protection from the wind around here, so we're heading out to check out the anchorage and another popular spot nearby. There are these two stunning bays right next to each other here, surrounded by these beautiful limestone cliffs. What's even cooler is this little opening nestled between the bays. Though I have to admit, we're quite relieved we didn't get too close to those cliffs, because word got around a few weeks later that some parts of them had collapsed. How cool! This spot is called St. Peter's Pool. It's a natural formation carved out by the sea in the limestone rock, and it's a popular swim and cliff jumping spot. So we decided this morning that we would get the solar panels out and sit them on top of the chimney so that we can glue the zips on the other side of the zips. The guy that did our canvas couldn't sew them with his machine, so we either had to try and find someone with a better machine or come up with another idea, and we thought gluing was probably the best option. Anyway, we do have a little bit of wind today, but we thought it would be okay because it was only like small gusts of wind. Anyway, both panels were rolled up together, and we had one on the daybed while we were trying to stick the other one up on the bimney just to get it in place and see that it was going to work. And anyway, one of them went flying and actually went in the water, and it was sinking, and so Jason jumped in. I panicked, and Jason jumped in to get it, and then I rushed off to go to the back of the boat or whatever to try and help. And I guess I'm not used to where the bimney is now, and I turned around really quick and just whacked my head into the bimney frame.
She clocked herself.
Yeah, clocked myself right on my eyebrow bone, and now my eye's swelling up and I'm gonna have a black eye. So, well, up here anyway. It's so sore. So I've been icing it and feeling sorry for myself. Jason's down here gluing the zips. We went to the upholstery store where we bought all our canvas stuff. This is fabric glue. We wanted glue that would stay slightly flexible so it doesn't crack, because it needs to be a little bit giving, I guess, when you're zipping the panels on and off. And so yeah, we'll see how this goes, but we have just done a really small little strip under here, and then we're sticking the zip along. And fingers crossed it will fit. We try to have a Google to see how long it takes before it dries or tacks off. It says 3 minutes, but I think we'll wait 24 hours to make sure that it's fully dry before we test it.
So we're coming to you in real time. We've been using these solar panels now for about 6 weeks.
For those of you who might be unfamiliar with the backstory, a little while ago we were fortunate enough to receive a pair of BougeRV flexible 200-watt solar panels. The anticipation has been real as we eagerly awaited completion of our new canvas, the final piece of the puzzle, to provide the perfect platform for installing these powerhouses on our bimney.
The best thing about them is they're super lightweight, like half the weight of normal flexible solar panels. They are super thin, super flexible, and they're the new SIGS technology. So they've got bypass diodes on them. So if I'm shading just this section here, the rest of the panel will work. So these 4 sections most likely will cut off, but the rest of the 200-watt solar panel will work. So if they've got partial shading on them, they still work very well, unlike monocrystallized solar panels. So it's perfect for areas like this where you've got your boom that could possibly be shading slightly one of these panels like it is over here, or the cat's on top of it right now. With normal solar panels, or the older style, if we block, say, 4 of these off, depends what kind of solar it is, but you're potentially getting half of that solar panel not working, or the full thing, depending on how you've got it hooked up in series or parallel.
So you can actually get 2 different types of the SIGS 200-watt flexible solar panels. We've got both here. So we've got, this is the one that's normally an adhesive, and then we've also got over the other side the one with the eyelet, so we could test both out. We ended up deciding to put zips on ours because we wanted to put it on top of our canvas permanently. So what we ended up doing, as you guys saw, was gluing a zip along there. But I would recommend, if you have a boat with a lot of deck space, like a catamaran or a lot of fiberglass area, I would recommend the adhesive panels. And if you do want to put it on your canvas, I'd go with the eyelets, because then you can either use the eyelets with string if you want something a little bit more temporary, or if you want to do something permanent, there is a little bit more room around the outside of the panels to actually glue a zip on. Or you could have the zip stitched on if you go to someone that has a really good industrial machine to actually stitch through the plastic on the solar panel. Our guy didn't have that great of a machine, and we just thought it was easier to glue it on, so that's what we ended up doing.
We've got these two 200 watt SIG solar panels hooked up to a Victron MPPT charge controller, and we've got all our stats recorded for the last 30 days on here, and we are currently producing between 1.5 and 2.2 kilowatts a day on average, so about 150 amp hours of solar is coming in a day, and that is more than enough to fill our battery bank every day just with these two solar panels. So we're super stoked with it. Yeah, definitely would highly recommend. If you're looking at getting some solar panels for on top of your canvas, these are the bee's knees. Just the lightweight, the flexibility, and the performance of them is just insane. So yeah, we're super happy with them.
If you want to check out BougeRV flexible solar panels and their other gear, we've got you covered with some handy links in the description below.
So a day tripper boat has anchored in front of us. It was quite far away and I could see him dragging slightly, but I thought the anchor might have just held. I was out here for probably half an hour just watching it, and as soon as I went downstairs they went straight into our bow. So there's a little bit of damage to the gel coat. It's not bad, to be honest. I thought it was going to be a whole lot worse.
Yeah. This guy wasn't the one who bumped into us. He's actually the director of the charter company, swinging by with some beers as a peace offering for what the other skipper did. But you won't believe what happened next. What the f***? What the actual f***? How embarrassing for him. I'm just like gobsmacked. I don't even know what to say, honestly. It's awkward because the guy went to say sorry about the other charter boats and give us 2 beers. Jason jumped in the tender and then we got a gust of wind and he literally came.
I don't know why he just didn't reverse.
He did for a second.
Why wouldn't you just reverse?
He literally came and hit our boat after he just said sorry for someone else doing it. The director radioed us during the initial accident, sharing their charter company's name for potential claims. After assessing the damage, Jace went to have a chat with him and said it's okay as we can polish out the scratches. He insisted we should make a claim to teach the company a lesson for hiring non-experienced skippers. So that's what made this whole thing more shocking. It's such an awkward situation too, because he just came to be nice and give us beers and say sorry, and then he hit our boat. I didn't know what to do. I just wanted to hide in a hole, and because I just didn't know how to react. He had fenders out, and I'm pretty sure he just hit up where the anchor goes slightly, but oh man, this day's f***ed officially. Look at my black eye, it's getting worse. Oh, I think we just need to go to bed and start again, to be honest. I'm actually in disbelief. What just happened? Jason was just saying, we've never been hit by a boat ever, and now we've been hit by 2 boats in one day, all from the same charter company. One of them being the director. I felt so awkward because he was trying to be nice, but I think he just was a bit cocky, to be honest. It's don't go that close. If a gust of wind comes, you're going to get pushed into us.
The funny thing is, we were talking about how much we needed to drink after everything that's happened today, and then that just happened. But he bought us 2 drinks, and it was just out of the blue. No damage done.
It was it was really nice of him to do that. He didn't have to do that. He's not the one that hit us in the first place. So I think that's what made it so uncomfortable, because it was I don't want to get angry at you right now because you've just come to try and do a nice thing, but Oh, yeah, I don't even know what to think. But anyway, definitely having a drink and eating some yummy food and going to bed. Hopefully waking up in the morning and this was all just a weird dream. Boy life, hey? You comfy there?
You think I'm cute? Yes or no? Yes.
After a day of dealing with the antics of inexperienced summer boaters, it was time to set sail again. We thought the wind had died down since our anchorage was as calm as a lake. But as we rounded the southern corner of Malta Island, we quickly realised that wasn't quite the case. So we decided to make an impromptu stopover at a bay called Marsaxlokk, a spot I had on my list to visit anyway. Marsaxlokk is this charming fishing village, known for its vibrant traditional fishing boats, the lutsus, which are also painted with these cool eye symbols to keep the bad vibes away. But what it's really famous for is its Sunday fish market, a lively gathering where locals and tourists alike dive into heaps of fresh seafood, local goodies and crafts. If you want to see the authentic side of Malta, this is definitely a cool place to stop for a long lunch along the waterfront.
Ever come to Malta, you have to get the ricotta pastizzi. 50 cents off its tits.
I reckon the pea one's better.
No way.
I've got the pea one in here. And after a little chilled stroll and a drink in town, a pastizzi and some groceries, we're off. Back to the boat, back to the kiddies.
She looks dead calm in here, but she's bloody not.
Maybe she is now.
I think we've chosen a really good day to be in this area anyway.
Yeah. We're contemplating whether we go check out the Blue Lagoon this afternoon, but I think we'll leave it till tomorrow morning. When it really dies off, go check out the Blue Lagoon tomorrow and then make our way from one of the anchorages on the kind of northwest of the island and then figure out what we're going to do from then. Trying some traditional Maltese bread for breakfast this morning. Kind of just looks like a big loaf of white bread, and I'm not gonna lie, every time we try the traditional bread in each country, it literally is just like white bread. Anyway, we'll see what it's like. It's a nice big loaf. And we have arrived at the Blue Grotto. It's really deep here, and it looks really rocky and seagrassy, so we've dropped about 40 meters, which is about 3-to-1 scope. So Jason's just going to dive and check it out and see if we're dug in. And then we'll have breakfast and go check out these really cool grottos. They're everywhere. It's already really busy with like the small little day tripper boats, but they're fine. They don't drop anchor, so it's no problem for us really. Can confirm, just looks like white bread. Actually, it would be really nice for like a salad, ham and salad sandwich or something. Don't know what it's going to be like for toast. This kind of bread just doesn't seem to be that nice for toast, but anyway, we'll see how we go. The Blue Grotto is situated just around the corner from Marsaxlokk, and isn't just one blue grotto but a whole cave system along the coastline. Complete change in rocks there. Can anyone explain that? That's so random. Looks really cool.
Looks like you can gap it through this one.
We were lucky enough to be here early in the morning before the crowds, and we got to explore the caves basically all to ourselves. We just went in this giant cave, hey?
That one's probably the deepest cave we've been in.
Yeah.
Look at the background is here.
I
It's
know,
insane.
it's stunning. Wow. And the like birds chirping and everything, it's so peaceful. Beautiful. That's all from us this week. Tune in next week for more Malta content. We're also celebrating a little milestone today, our 100th episode, so don't forget to like, comment and subscribe. It really helps us out.